Welcome back. Boy, I tell you, this is going to be a really hot night. All the Tunga Steel Orchestra, I tell you, these people are sparkling over there. I almost said sizzling, but I don't know. As I said earlier, we're going to do some breadfruit for you. And we're going to do some Creole crab. Wow. Yeah. Crabs from St. Andrew, right? From your famous crab night. You remember that one? We're also going to do some steamed pudding. So we're going to get started with our breadfruit. So we get that started early. And for this, we're going to start with some real good flavor of some margarine. And we're going to do a flavored margarine for this one. So we're going to use our garlic spread. Just put a little bit of this in a hot pan, like that. And then we're going to add to this some garlic, a little bit more garlic. You can never do too much garlic, right? With some onion. And of course, we have to add some fresh herbs in here as well. Get that going. Then we're going to put our breadfruit in. Right up front, like that. So what we're going to do is just going to intensify the flavor of our breadfruit by putting all these herbs in. Just give it a little bit of stir like this. And we start to build our flavors really, really early. Of course, a little bit of salt. A little bit of salt. You're from the East Coast, my friends. You know exactly what I mean. All that beautiful salty air. We're going to add some water in here like that. And we don't want to put too much water. No, it's boiling water, so it's going to cook fairly quickly. Remember, we need to have all of our flavors in here very, very early. You know, I can't look left on stage, my friends. I'm going to tell you why a little bit later. So we're going to just put a little bit of Scotch bonnet pepper in here. And then we're going to start with our steamed pudding. And we're going to do that the way that's going to be a little different for you. Let's just put one piece in. One small piece. Bring this to a boil. Let it get nice and soft. And then we are on our way with our breadfruit. That's going to be served with our crab, Creole crab. Not going to start a Creole crab yet, though. We're going to hold that to a little bit later. Right now, we're going to get our steamed pudding going. And we're going to start with some sweet potato. So we're going to put our sweet potato in the bowl. This is just grated sweet potato, like that. And of course, we're going to have to put some onion. So we have some there. We're going to put the chopped onion in like this. We're going to put lots of herbs. And this herbs is kind of strongly leaning towards thyme for this one. I like the flavor of fresh thyme in here. Is that right, Miss Smith? You want marjoram? All right, she says she wants marjoram. I'm going to put thyme anyway. But since it's her show, hey, we're going to put some marjoram as well. And she's going to take over from me right now. So some marjoram we're going to put here. We're going to chop this one quickly. That enough? Good. Now this is steamed pudding Hershey Smith style. Some marjoram in there. Like that. What else do we need here? Salt? You sure now? A little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. A big bit of pepper, she said. I like to feel a little bit of sting in my steamed pudding, okay? Is that okay? I tell you. So, a little bit of pepper. And we're going to cut it really nice and fine so that you don't get to chew on any of this lovely Scotch bonnet flavor here. So like that. What else? Huh? Sugar? Oh, whole cloves. I'm going to use nutmeg. I like nutmeg, my friend. He puts cloves. He's from St. But he's certainly not from St. Andrew. So we're going to put a little bit of whole cloves in here. I like fresh cloves. You know, this gives that really good... Sorry, he's got me going crazy now. A little bit of fresh nutmeg here. A little bit more. That's about enough. What else, my friend? Some sugar? Sugar to taste. Whose taste? Yours or mine? Both. Okay, so some sugar to our taste. Like that. Yeah? That's enough? You know you're going to have to taste this, right? So we're going to put some of that in here. What else do you need now? Hello? We did put some salt in it before, didn't we? We're going to stir it here. Mix it up nice like that. Now, let's just get into that. Are we going to put some margarine in here or what? But you know what I'm going to put? A really good flavor. Old-time mellow cream. You remember this? Oh, Jesus. You know, this is all memories of my East Coast Road visit when my mother used to take me to the excursion from the church. You remember that? Right? I remember it fondly, my friend. We're going to put some margarine in here, but we're going to use the mellow cream flavor, and we're going to cook it a little bit different, Miss Smith, because we're going to put it in a pot like that. We're going to add our potatoes in here with all of our herbs and seasonings, and we're going to cook it on top of the stove. We're going to hear a little bit from the Olakunde Steel Orchestra. Welcome back. Boy, it's so difficult to cook tonight. You know that? You hear that steel pan over there? Olakunde Steel Orchestra, my friends. You know, I guess you know by now that steel pan is one of my favorites, especially when they play jazz. But you know what? We're self-spoon and clips tonight, right? We're doing this steam pudding over here, and we've done it a little bit different. So Hersey Smith is like, what is he doing with my steam pudding? You're supposed to put it in pig's belly or some sort of casing. And then you put it in some hot water into steam. And you have to be quiet so it don't burst. Now that's the part I don't like. I like to keep a lot of noise, as you can see. And because we have to do it for so many people, it will take all day to do it like that. So, microwave, come on, Hersey Smith, I'm surprised at you. So the cooking process is going on. So it's almost there. It's like halfway there already. Okay? Everything new just for you. Now we're going to get some margarine. Remember, we started with this margarine flavor, right? So we're going to continue the margarine. Hey, what the heck? We're going to use our fingers. Again, I saw my grandmother do this. Do not call me and say, but you should use your fingers. Hey, my grandmother before me used her fingers, okay? And I'm going to use mine. So, there. My hands are washed. Is that okay? And then you put this in like this. See that? It's almost ready. And we're going to put this in the oven. Now, I like to just cover the top a little bit while it's still hot. Like that. And a little bit more while it's still hot. Like that. Doesn't this remind you of your younger days? Does it? Well, you know what? We have some people here who would know nothing about this because they're young and they're very beautiful. They are the Miss Barbados Universe 2007 contestants. You know, now you understand why it is so difficult for me to cook tonight in the midst of all this beauty. And we're going to win, aren't we? And you're going to go to the show on November the 5th, 2006. I almost said 2007. And that's the show date. So we'd like to see you there as well, okay? And give our girls all the support they need. Hey. Now I'm going to try to get back to cooking. We're going to put this in the oven. We're going to use a fairly low heat for that. And allow it to continue to cook. And once that's in there for a few minutes, 30, 40 minutes, it comes out like this. All done. You know? And I'm going to show you what we're going to do that. We're going to serve that with some pickled pork. We even like better sauce. Now we're getting excited. I almost forgot my friends over here. You having fun yet? Oh?
Yes.
If that's the way you have fun, I say, Andrew, well. Having fun yet?
Yeah.